What's going on, guys? Rural Legends TV here, back with another video. The first video I've done in probably 2 months or something. Work's been crazy, man. I tell you, appreciate y'all bearing with me, hanging in there. Still subscribed to the channel. A lot of comments and stuff still rolling in on my videos. Really like to see that. I try to answer y'all's comments back as best as I can. If I haven't responded to a comment or anything like that, I apologize. A lot going on. As you tell by today's title of today's video, I want to talk about the ammo crisis, ammo shortage, however you want to call it, where we sit with it, and what are some of the lingering side effects that folks have been seeing, and that even I started to see here recently. So, ammo wise, how's the supply? Supplies are increased. If you follow any websites or dealers or anything, online, you'll see that they have more ammo in stock. Classic Firearms, I get text messages, updates from them. They send me one probably every week with new ammo in and check this ammo out and stuff like that. So ammo's flowing in. Ammo's flowing in pretty good. You can still get your steel cased ammo fairly cheap, but not everybody wants to run steel cased, unless you have like an AK or something. So anyway, ammo seems to be coming back. A lot more is hitting the, I don't want to call it surplus market, but just hitting the market after fulfilling, corporate orders. So it's almost like the back orders have started being filled more and more. So ammo can finally be coming into a, different, ammo can be shunted off into a different branch of the consumer market. Not just going to the Cabela's and the Bass Pros and stuff like that, but it can actually be shunted to some of the smaller gun stores, stuff like that. Um, so prices are still elevated from pre-pandemic. We're still 50, 60 cent around for 5.56. I don't think we'll be a long time before we ever see that, 29, 30 cent around for 5.56 again, if ever. I don't know. Just something we have to contend with in the future. You know, Even places like Gunbroker, where ammo was selling for $1 or more a round, has actually come down from that. We're now looking at about 50, 60 cent a round for ammo on Gunbroker, depending on the caliber and everything. So ammo's coming back and pretty good. I don't know if that's just people are slowed up buying it. They can't make as much money on it, in the secondary market, or if if the manufacturers have just picked that up, picked up that production. I don't know, but I love to see it. Looking good with me, man. Whoever's doing it, keep it up. Keep the supply up, man. Let's bring the prices back down, and ammo for everybody. Be like Oprah out here. You get ammo. You get ammo. Anyway, um, but with ammo being on the market, this brings me to my second point of secondary side effects of an ammo shortage. So, this box of ammo I'm about to show you is a box that I bought like last November, December sometime. Uh, it is the Fiocchi, what is it? Fiocchi Pistol Shooting Dynamics 45 Auto 230 grain FMJ. Um, just a cheap box of target loads. I bought it because it was cheap and there was a couple boxes, so I bought a couple boxes of it. Um, and I've been sitting on it. I just haven't shot it. It got put in the back of the bag, and I haven't shot it. I've shot, a lot of my other stuff. Um, I reckon I don't have that first in, first out mentality when it comes to ammo, since I think ammo should be fine. I'm wrong about that because in a weekend somewhere a couple days ago, I took some folks out shooting. Some ladies who had never shot before but are looking to purchase their first gun and want to be safe and learn. So I was teaching them, and while we were just hanging out, I was doing a little shooting while they were Instagramming and TikToking their, and doing their little tic tacs of I'm at the gun range, whatever, 20 something, girls do these days. They're tic tacking and doing all that stuff. So I was shooting my 45. I got my Glock 30 Gen 4. That is my carry gun, and I thought I'd put a couple rounds down range with it. And I loaded this ammo up in it because it was what I grabbed. No problem, right? Very quickly did I realize that there was a problem. So when I loaded a mag up and I'd go to shoot, I'd get 2 or 3 rounds in, and then it wouldn't fire. It would go bang, bang, click. Okay. Didn't even get a pss, not a fizzle, nothing. Just nothing. Just click, that's it. So eject that cartridge, move on, bang, 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 click. Again. Okay. Drop the mag, eject shell, look at it, look at the other one. Huh. Turn it over, look at the primers. Primers are hitting it pretty hard, dimpling it pretty dang well. No less dimple than the shells that had fired. So then I got to thinking, I wonder if this is a hang fire and this bastard's going to blow up in my hand. So I chuck it over in the bucket because, hey, I don't know. I've seen some strange stuff happen with guns, and try not to be, on anybody's gun fail videos here on the YouTube. So, I got finished that magazine, and I got, well, let me put these back in the mag and click them in. Click, chambered around or rack the action just enough to reset the hammer and I guess reset the striker because it's a striker fired, not hammer fired. But reset it, go in, bang, finally goes off after the third primer strike. Same thing with that second round. It took 2 or 3, I don't remember exactly, 2 or 3 primer strikes for the round to finally go off. And this happened consistently. This wasn't the only time. And I apologize for the camera doing weird stuff, glaring and not glaring. I don't know what it's doing. Doing the best I can here. But that didn't happen, just those 2 times. It happened like 15 to 20 times in a box of 50 of this Fiocchi ammunition. So I don't know what's going on. At one point, I thought it was my gun. Like maybe there's a spring or something that's lost tension, or maybe the gun's dirty and it's slowing down the striker movement. Just I don't know, but it wasn't that, because when I grabbed a different box of ammo, my Winchesters, it shot flawlessly, just bam, 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 no problem. Didn't even hesitate to fire the rounds. So then I start to think about, where did their primers come from? Because I know that some primers are harder than others, especially when you get into like surplus ammunition. Primers can get pretty tough. As a matter of fact, a lot of your 7.62 by 25 Tokarev surplus ammo, specifically, the manufacturer or the seller, not necessarily the manufacturer, the seller will tell you to use them in Tokarevs or something similar, because of a lot of commercial pistols. Like I think you're like, is it the CZ57 or something like that? Doesn't have the energy to hit that primer enough to get it to fire consistently. Where like your military surplus Tokarevs are designed to smack that primer and get it to fire. So it made me wonder, were they using a harder primer in some of their shells and it was causing issues with not hitting that primer hard enough or anything like that? But like I said, hell, it was hitting that primer hard enough to dimple it as much as the others. But sometimes these things work in tiny fractions and increments of micrometers, and to get it to fire. So I don't know. Maybe that anvil was shifted over just enough, or whatever it may be. Point being that there was an issue firing this ammo. I've heard of other folks having squib loads and failures to fire, bullets eating themselves up coming out of the barrels, you know, cases splitting in the chambers, all kinds of strange things that consistently never happened before. It seems like the quality of manufactured ammo has gone down. Maybe it's just kind of a period thing. It happened because of the pandemic, because of the ammo shortage. I don't rightly know, but hopefully this doesn't happen in the future. I certainly don't want it to. But That's all I've got to say about it. Something to keep in mind, guys. If y'all have been shooting and y'all have found something similar with maybe some of your, we'll call it COVID ammo, if you found something similar with some of your COVID ammo, leave it in the description or the comments below, man. Let me know what some of y'all have been experiencing. Tell me how things have went. Is it consistently with one brand? Is it with a lot? What the deal is. But let's get that conversation going in the comment section. If you made it this far in the video, guys, it ran a little longer than I wanted to. I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that bell notification. We got some videos coming out here in the near future. We're going to go over like the Mossberg Shockwave and some home defense stuff like that. But man, I really appreciate y'all tuning into this episode of Rural Legends TV. Till next time, guys, y'all be good, stay armed, stay safe. Owner Metawan. We'll see you in the next one.